Hi, everybody. It's Miss Shoulberg. Today, I'm going to introduce to you our first Google Sheets project. It's called Google Sheets 1, of course. It's the most basic project that we'll be doing, and each one will get subsequently more difficult. Um, Google Sheets is a great way to organize information, put things into tables. You can sort them. You can also do all sorts of mathematical calculations, and we'll get into that by about Google Sheets 3 or 4. I will teach you how to do your math homework using this program. Just don't tell your teacher. Um, what I've done for you is I've started to make a table. This is the data we're going to retype so it appears in the table. I've already done red and orange for you. The next one is yellow. Then we have green, blue, and purple. Notice I'm capitalizing all of my labels. You don't have to, but what you have to decide is if you're going to use lowercase letters and they all need to be the same. If you do capitals and they all should be capitalized, I'm going to take my values from the data chart, enter them here, and that is the most basic table. You are able to highlight the cells, use the paint can just like we do in Google Sheets, or excuse me, Google Slides and the other programs. Watch out for your colors though. Doing something like this doesn't make sense. One, it's difficult to read, and also orange, yellow, green, blue, purple are not red. So instead of making them all red, I'm going to change them to actually match the word. This is a little bit more big-brained here, more advanced. We know the yellow one will be hard to read, but we probably can adjust that later. I'm going to make this blue because the word is blue. I'm going to make this purple because the word is purple. Now I know the yellow and green are kind of difficult to read. Let me change this one back to black. First thing I'm going to do is make them bold. And then I'm going to highlight these cells. I'm going to paint can them with a very light gray. How's that look? A little better. Let me try this shade here. Here we go. Now I have some contrast. I can also highlight my cells, put a border around them. It's optional. The next data set is about these animals, types of pets. We have fish, dogs, cats. Oh, I'm thinking I can make this a little bit more stylish. Let me go back up here. You might know this trick. I'm going to pull up my virtual keyboard. Let's see, that is for me, I think it's this command. I'm going to put a picture of a fish. There we go. It will appear in the cell. Do the same thing, pull up my virtual keyboard. Now I don't want to go crazy with this, but it does add some extra information. It makes it easier for my audience to read. Uh-oh, I got rid of the word. Let me go back here before the dog. Dog. I'm going to go to cats. I'm going to add in a cat that looks like my cat Sherman. Sherman is gray. I'm going to go here. I have rabbits. Oh, now watch what happens to my cell. I'm going to run out of space here, so I'm going to have to make an adjustment. And this is a big brain editing thing that you'll be able to do too. There are bunnies. See how it went over? What I can do is go up here between column A and B, pull that over a little bit. Now I made it wider. Let me show you that again. You can make it thin, or you can make it broader to fit all of your text. My last one is hamsters. Look at the side. Oh boy, that's hard to read. So I'm checking to see that you'll remember how to change a font size. I actually did that on purpose. Go down here, highlight my cells. I want to keep them all the same size. I'm going to apply 18. There you go. So I just made hamsters big. So I have 4, 9, 11, 2, and 3. So I took the data as a sentence and transferred it into columns. There's different things that you can do to change the font. You can change your paint can. You don't have to have a fill if you don't want to. Or you can unfill this so it looks a little neater. I have this orange band here just as a divider for you, so you can get rid of it if you want to or keep it. We want to keep the fonts consistent. We don't want to do anything too wild. Oh, that might be a little hard to see the images, so I probably shouldn't do that. The controls up here are very familiar to you. Try not to make your columns too wide. Makes it actually harder to see. Though you can do things like this where you can center them. I don't know if that makes sense though. So what I'm looking for here is to make sure you have all of the data points transferred into the table. You're consistent with the font that you pick, and you can add in some snazzy advanced features if you'd like, just to make it more creative and capture the attention of your audience. When you are finished, you'll return to Canvas and submit. See you later.